Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to our boy Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kodash. Call Hallelujah Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kodash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah, God or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Want to give double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all our brothers and Modi, pushing the sword in sincerity and in truth, to all that believe in this gospel, shalom. And alright, as against this lesson, also a quick one. It says IMF sounds global economic alarm. You know, as basically from RT, Russia Today, dated July 9th, 2022. Salakia. So yeah, July 9th, 2022, year after Moses is turning up. Once the things are turn up, things that get worse and worse, leading up to the time of Jacob's trouble and destruction of this society. So it says worldwide, it says IMF sounds global economic alarm. Worldwide recession cannot be ruled out, institution warns. The head of the International Monetary Fund, IMF, Kristalina whatever her name is, said on Wednesday that the outlook for global economy had darkened significantly since April. She told Reuters that a global recession next year could not be ruled out given the elevated risk. It's going to be a tough 2022, but maybe even a tougher 2023, the IMF boss warned. And he only says darkened significantly. A precept came to mind. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And that's what's coming, the evil days. Also there's a situation undergoing in Sri Lanka. Let's see. Should be reports here. What take place in Sri Lanka right now. When protesters running upon here is it. Protesters swim in president's pool. Them running upon him also. And today I saw it in report of them running upon the central bank. So if the central bank is basically closed down, you don't know. It's a failed state. And it's actually happening, it's a domino effect here, one by one, two by two. And the weaker states them is feeling first. Right? And that's a part of the evil day here when the economic collapse. And you can't buy food as you would. You can't feed yourself or feed your kids. Your day-to-day life, is no more. It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In that day, say in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, the keepers of the house go back to the financial ministers. A financial minister would be this lady, Kristalina. So what? The economy are darkened significantly, right? So when I go back to the precept, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, so now they must see the forecast, and it gloomy. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, referring to work. A lot of people lose jobs. There was this thing, right now in South Africa, it was brought to my attention that there's a thing called, was it lead shedding, when the power company is cutting back on power, and it affect business apparently can't open even the power company itself, or let off workers. Why? Because the grind in the seas, because there are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So people look to the future. These are the statements: darkened significantly, things look gloomy. No more positive talks being made, for the most part. Verse 4, it says, "And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the garden is low, and ye shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." You know. So going back to this article, it says it is going to be a tough year, a tough 2022, but maybe even a tougher 2023. The IMF boss warned. She cited the global spread of inflation, dramatic interest rate hikes by central banks, a slowdown in China's growth, and unprecedented sanctions against Russia among the factors affecting global economies. Um, Georgieva, if that's your name, indicated that in the coming weeks, the IMF would downgrade its earlier projection of 3.6 global growth for this year. That would be the fund's third downward revision of its forecast this year. There's another one says a linked article as well. It says Eurozone sees record spike in food prices. And this will take place worldwide. It says we are in choppy waters, Georgieva stated, noting that longer lasting tightening of financial conditions would complicate the global economy outlook. She stressed it was crucial to get soaring prices under control, which that's not possible. Because the most I say him send the plagues, and nobody can turn them back. So as we're witnessing right now, it's coming out. IMF sounds global economic alarm. It's getting worse. And this is just signifying the end of the rulership of the Esau. It's written Esau, Esau, which is so-called white man, is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Hope this is edifying to look out there, giving our praise to our poor Yahweh, Shem Mashai, Shem Kakarash. The abundance unto our elders and apostles of great milestone. Shalom to the full like Shalom.